Hello and welcome back to the Last Walks blog. I'm with James. We are on our way to Priestfield for Gills' final home game before Christmas, where we take on Bristol Rovers this afternoon. James, in the overview of the opposition, I did the little piece yesterday. I highlighted in there they've scored twice as many goals as us. So despite the fact they've not been in great form recently, they're going to be a threat, aren't they?
Yeah, and they always are. Any team that rocks up to Priestfield on our current form at home is going to be a threat. People call me negative, but I think the honeymoon period's over under Steve Lovell. I think it is. Yeah, I think it is. I think this is where we're going on a. People are saying, yeah, we're unbeaten or whatever. But you pick up a point every single game over 46 games of the season, you end up with 46 points, you end up getting relegated. And that is the issue, is that it is all well and good getting unbeaten, but the more you don't win, the confidence goes lower, and then once the confidence goes lower, those draws then turn into losses. And that is the big issue, and we need to sort out the home form very, very, very quickly, because we're not going to rock up to places like Rotherham and like Peterborough and win every week. It's just not going to happen. And now we're going to places like Plymouth, and we've been unlucky and had a goal chalked off, but we haven't done enough over the 90 minutes to win the game. And that is my big problem, is that it's fine, we're controlling games at home, we're controlling the majority of games at home, but we're not putting teams to bed early enough.
Comes down to lack of firepower, doesn't it?
It does.
In January, we definitely need a couple, whether it's a striker or a winger or a creative midfielder. We need something.
We do, because for me, this current squad, it hasn't got enough to stay in the league. I think
it needs reinforcements.
We need to.
We're an Eves injury away from being, as much as like we do. We both find Eves really, really frustrating. His goal record is there for it. So he scored half of our goals this season. So we are relying on him.
Yeah,
if he was to go and get injured this afternoon, I'd think where we'd be, to be honest.
That is the issue, and what I'm going to be questioning in January is Lovell going to get good enough players to.
Yeah, because we can't just sign people to add numbers.
That's the problem.
They've got to improve for the 11 that we have got at the moment.
Pennock in January last season went and signed Parker, Raymond, Ollie Muldoon, bodies for me.
Bonzingala.
Yeah, Bonzingala. Well, where that went. but they were just pure bodies, just to give us a little bit of depth. There's no point doing that. We need players that are going to come in, compete for places and make us better. People like Sean Clare.
Yeah, Claire's done it really well.
Like that's the thing. We need players that are going to come in and push this squad on, because we've seen at times the squad can be good enough. But for me, if we don't have a good enough January, signing wise, I can't see us staying in the league. It's as simple as that. I don't think. I'm looking at the league table. You look at yourselves, people that watch us, followers. Look at yourselves and go and name 4 sides that are worse than us, because I don't think you'll find it.
Defensively, we're okay, but the thing is, it's goals that win you games.
Yeah, exactly.
Our goals against record is decent, but we've had this issue all season of scoring twice in a game is a big issue.
Yeah.
We've still not scored a first half goal in a home game this season.
There you go.
And that makes it so much more difficult, because it then means that we're coming out in the second half having to chase games, which then leaves our opponents that space to go and counter us.
Yeah.
Whereas if we could if we can rock up and go in front 1-0, 10 minutes, I think we'll be able to manage the game a lot better, and we'll probably win it.
Yeah.
So obviously, so we've been told Bradley Garmston and Connor Wilkinson are back fit. Would you leave them on the bench, or would you like to see them come in?
I'd start both. I'd start with both of them. Like you said the other night, there's no point bringing Garmston into a game, because he almost has to give more, because he has to make more happen.
Yeah.
And I would rather start him, give him an hour, pull him off.
Hopefully he's got us to help us get into a position to be able to win the game.
Connor was one since Lovell's come in, has been one of our best players. And for me, he would start this afternoon.
Yeah, and lastly for me, mate, a prediction.
I'm going to go 2-1 Bristol Rovers.
I think the wait for a home win's going to carry on, but I think it's going to be another draw. We love a draw at the moment.
We do love a draw,
especially at home. I'll go 1-1. I'll have to say anyone but Eves to get it, I don't think. Who's going to get our goal, do you reckon?
Connor Wilkinson.
There we go.
Yeah.
I've been the optimist today. I think we'll get a point. They're really bad about Bristol Rovers, so hopefully we should be able to nick a point at least. But yeah, a bit more from us in the ground. Right, well, Gills lineup is out now. One or two interesting things. See Alex Lacey back into the starting 11. In defence, obviously with Aymer, O'Neill, Parker and Eves carry on up front. Isn't a massive surprise. Might have considered putting Wilkinson back in myself, but they have both been the two go-to men for goals this season, so I can understand Lovell's thinking with their. Obviously Clare playing is good. He's one of our main attacking threats in my opinion in terms of formation. I'm not going to guess, because Lovell admits it himself that it changes multiple times throughout games, so we could start with 5 at the back and within 10 minutes it's changed to a 4. So I'm not going to read too much into it, but no, the team looks adventurous, it looks attack-minded. We've got Wagstaff in there as well, Martin. So there's plenty of attacking intent there. But as we touched on in the intro, that Bristol Rovers have got a good attacking presence themselves, so we need to be mindful that we don't get caught being a bit too gung-ho going forward and leaving ourselves open at the back. But no, all looks good from the team front, and I will be round the round shortly.
Excellent goal by the Gills. Gills lead here 2-0. Worked down the right hand side. Took our time, worked out to the left. Lacey played it to Martin. Lee Martin played it back. Lee Martin played it back into Alex Lacey, carried on his run into the area, poked it past the keeper. Gillingham 2, Bristol Rovers 0. Can it be a first home win since Charlton at home back at the start of the season? Excellent football by the Gills. They've since firmly grown into the game since the first goal, and Gillingham lead here by 2-0. Excellent goal.
Yes, so half time, Gills are 2 goals to the good. To be honest with you, I wouldn't say we've been 2 goals better. For the first 15-20 minutes, Bristol Rovers were much the brighter team. They could have been 1-0 up after 20 seconds. It took us a long time to get into the game, but when we got the penalty, which Byrne tucked away at the second attempt after Wagstaff was fouled, we seemed to settle into the game a little bit more then. The second goal was a really nice finish from Lacey, after a good bit of link-up play with Lee Martin on the left-hand side. So we've got ourselves into a really strong position now. It's just important that we don't fall into the Gillingham we've seen so many times down the years, where at 2-0 leads we do something stupid and let the opposition back into the game, because they don't look great defensively. In an ideal world, we'll come out here, get the third and completely kill the game off. because it is very cliche, but at 2-0 the next goal is always very, very important. If they get it, they get their tails up and feel like they can get something out of the game. If we get it and make it 3-0, the game's done. So yeah, there's still work to do, but yeah, 2-0 up at half time, we certainly can't complain. Especially after the fact we started really poorly in the first 15-20 minutes, and we could have easily have been 2-0 down ourselves. So yeah, we're a little bit fortunate with the scoreline, but it is what it is, and at the moment all is going well, and let's hope that come 5 o'clock we are sitting out the relegation zone with 3 more points on the board. It's 3-0, a minute into the second half. A raking ball, long ball from the right hand side. Parker's tried to bring it under control. His first touch has rolled through the goalkeeper's legs and it's trickled over the line into the back of the net. It's the worst goal I've seen in my life, but it's 3-0 to Gills, and we'll take it. And this game is surely over.
What an absolute screamer! That is from Mark Byrne. Martin clips it from a corner, straight to Mark Byrne. First time volley into the top corner. Wow, Gillingham 4, Bristol Rovers 0. Come on, Gills! I think that is game over. Fantastic goal from Mark Byrne. Wow, I didn't see this coming. This could be anything. Bristol Rovers are woeful defensively. What a goal. What a goal from Mark Byrne. What a goal.